Anything can be reversed, no matter what it is, including a situation you might be in where you don't believe you're up high enough to where you want to be. Okay, that can be reversed very quickly. Today, I'm giving you my 6 steps to success, and these are my steps, okay? Very near and dear, okay? But before we get into that, okay, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, okay? So that you're notified the next time a live comes out, for when we give away the free stuff, okay? And most importantly, for when we do the lives on YouTube, because, well, you never know what's going to happen with Facebook. Remember MySpace? Okay. Number 1 is to become the best in your field, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter whether you are a coach, whether you have a brick and mortar, whether you're an athlete. It doesn't matter. You just want to constantly work to be the best in your field. So there's no one out there that can say a word about the product that you put out. Okay. When I started out, I worked on people all over the world, bits and bats, until I kept getting faster and faster and faster. All right. And then something that would take initially, a couple of weeks of sessions, then became a week, which then became a day, which then became a couple of hours, which then became a couple of minutes, which then became immediate results. Okay. So you continue to practice and practice and practice until you become the absolute best in your field. Number 2 is build your free base. Okay. From right now, if you're not doing it, you should be. Keep a journal. Every time you work with a client, no matter what business you're in, all right, make notes, make extensive notes, okay, because you'll be surprised how handy that will come in later, okay? It will begin to show you how quickly you start doing things, how you do things effectively so you can propel them that much faster. At those moments, and we all have them, where we feel like we're not getting somewhere fast enough because we are our own worst critic, okay? You can take a look back at the journal, and all of a sudden you start to realize, hey, I'm doing this pretty fucking quick, aren't I? That's amazing, okay? So make sure you're writing everything down and keeping extensive notes on all of the people you work with, okay? Secondly, and here's a great tip for everybody to be able to pick up clients on an organic basis. And again, no, it doesn't matter what business you're in. We all use things on the internet, okay? We use services on the internet, okay? Maybe we contract out for people who do business cards, okay, or flyers, or on Fiverr. Maybe it's one of the other sites like that, okay? And when they get done with doing a good job, and I assume they do a good job, what you want to do is you want to leave an excellent testimonial for them, all right? You want it to be a really great, take your time and think about it testimonial, all right? And also include in that testimonial your profession, your name, and the name of your company. Why? Because somebody like me, I do a lot of business with people that I've gotten from, that have left awesome testimonials for other people that have done the work, because I can see how authentic they are and that they're the kind of person that I want to deal with. So you're already doing it. So instead of just giving them a thumbs up or great job, came in on time, take a minute or two, write out a really good one, and you'd be surprised how many people will see that and contact you over the course of time. That's just free advertising. Number 3, focus on the client instead of just getting paid, okay? Put all of your focus and your energy into the people that you're working with, all right, to find out their situations. So many clients have come to me over the years that have just, they're totally frustrated because they've exhausted every possible avenue with doctors, with the medical profession, with this, that, the other thing, and had absolutely no results. Okay, and when they get to me, they're defeated. A lot of them are just plain defeated, and they're amazed that in a matter of a couple of minutes, boom, the problem is solved. They're done. They're happy. They move on. Okay, But always put your focus into them and let them know how much you are there for them. Okay. They will appreciate that immensely. Not only will they appreciate it, but they will also be raving to other people about it. And at the end of this, I'm going to give you guys the 6 steps to success checklist. I'll put the link in below so you can be able to get that. Number 4 is reaching out. Okay. I'll be honest with you, this one was really tough for me. Okay. So instead, I started reaching out to others who could reach out to people for me. Okay. And they could reach out, and the success they had just made it that much easier for me in getting hold of other people. But one way or the other, you have to be reaching out to people in order to bring in that business, especially when you're first starting. Okay. And that's something you need to perfect. And when you get your little talk down, okay, boom, reach out to them. And if you have difficulty, reach out to someone else who's in contact with other people, and you'd be surprised how useful that's going to be to you. Number 5, work hardest on yourself. Yes, even more than your business. Okay. Starting out, I spent a ton on like self-help, and different mentors, and all of them were great. All of them were inspirational, some even more than others. Some today I still go and crew at events. And that's how impressed I am with them. But they all had a part in my development. Okay. And I learned something from each of them, and I continue to learn from them. And they continue to inspire me, which continues to not only help me, but help each and every one of my clients. Okay. And during the day, when I'm working, all right, I play documentaries from Netflix. Okay. So if I'm working on a project, it's just playing in the background. And something will spark, and I may go listen to it. Okay. And there may be a really great idea from someone else that then propels a new idea for myself. So I always have that going on. Okay. And I'm going to say this for everyone right now. Take a moment when you're working hardest on yourself to plan for yourself. We get into this thing where we work and we work and we work. But you need to plan so that you spend time with family, friends, okay, which are 2 of the most important things in the world, okay, and spend time out, maybe at a restaurant. Make sure you plan to take time off for yourself, because you need to unplug and you need to rejuvenate, okay, and I like to take a week off like every quarter, all right, and just not work. And maybe I go somewhere, maybe I don't, which reminds me, I need to book that for me again now. Um, but what it does, it gives you a chance to just kind of cut yourself off from everything. And, you have a whole nother thought pattern. So make sure you plan for that. Get yourself at least a week. Your family will appreciate it. Number 6, okay? It's almost 7. Number 6, over deliver always. And it's a lesson I learned a long time ago from many of my mentors, especially the big guy who, I don't think there's anybody who over delivers more than he does, except for maybe me. Um, but you just want to perpetually over deliver to them and give them far more than they could ever pay for. Number 1, it just leads to testimonials, okay? Which is great for no matter what your business is. You want testimonials. You want people out there talking about it. And I have so many stories like that. I mean, you can watch the video about Vince who got rid of type 2 diabetes in like 10 minutes. Okay. So take a look at that. But there was a couple, I'm not going to call them a couple. There was a pair of guys that was in here a little while back, and one day, one the next day. Okay. And one had a little fear of success, which he immediately got over. The other had a different problem. And boom, they were done. They were happy. They were the happiest people in the world. Went back, they told people, they wrote great testimonials, which I love. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. What was even more important is what happens to them um, as the process works. And it's tremendous for them, and it's tremendous for you too. When you get that call from somebody that says, yeah, because of that, we went back and we signed an $11 million deal. Boom. Okay. That's what makes a difference in what you do with people. Okay. So you want to be the best, and you always, 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 always want to over deliver. Okay. Those are my 6 tips to success. Those are the things which have worked for me. I hope they have value for you. If they do, let me know in the comments. Also, I'm going to put in there the link so you can get the 6 steps to success checklist. Okay. Just get a hold of that. It's free. The link will be in the bottom. All right. Also, just, whatever ideas you have, put them in there. I love to hear, whatever comments. I get so much engagement from you guys with the comments, and from there becomes so many other ideas. So if you want to hear more of these type of videos, all right, in connection with the lives and everything else, but if you like this type as well, all right, let me know in there, and I will certainly go and make those up. So make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. And I will see you on the next video. I get rid of pain, stress, anxiety, trauma, illness with immediate result.